Okay, so the left-hand one then was your before.
Yeah.
This right-hand one now is kind of your after, okay?
Yeah.
As we said, grip pressure is looking better. Could probably
Right.
still be a little bit loose, but it's getting toward where you want to get
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
okay? Backswing-wise, in terms of your club and the takeaway now, your left and your right arms are getting a lot higher, which is good. We're getting them now at least level with your head before. I mean, they're behind your right shoulder. I can even see them in some of your swings. That's good. It's getting the club in a nice position there now at the top. Very, very good. This one, as you start coming down now, okay? Start losing a bit of posture, sort of tucking up, whacking it with that right shoulder. Look at this post swing here now. Yeah, sort of lock away now, trying to think, cover that up again. All very tucked up, and that doesn't look much power, okay? Compare that to here. So we're starting to move the body this way. Hips are moving towards target, okay? Strike there, the hands are a little bit behind the ball. I'd like to see them, ideally, a bit more there. But just look at the movement through the ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bit different, isn't it?
God, yeah. Absolutely.
Now your head's down a little bit still, but at least there's some movement there to the golf ball. That looks like that doesn't look like someone's going to flick it left with their hands and arms rolling over. That's a nice, good kind of.
If I was to put an alignment stick,
there,
which was sort of like right in the centre of it,
yeah,
I got to aim.
Just try and send it. Yeah, exactly.
And send it round that.
Yeah, exactly. It'll give you a feeling certainly. Yeah. But you look at this finished position here now. It's all.
Oh, horrible.
Yeah, all like tucked up, and that is your loss of posture that you're feeling.
Right.
That is your I'm hitting it too hard with my joints here.
Okay.
That is you trying to lunge it. Your head's moving a long way forward, okay?
Yeah.
When you finish this shot, we want you to be extended up vertically. We want to be sort of leaning forward, your head's kind of lunging into the target. Your hips are going to move towards target, okay? Hips move towards target, and the hands create that sort of swishing that we're getting. Your body is going to be on top of the golf ball. If you start leaning ahead of the golf ball and then have to try and scoop it with his hand, you're just going to hoik it way left.
Okay.
And your weight transference, shall we call it, is being created by you trying to shift your top half. In actual fact, you want to start shifting your lower half, and then your top half kind of just rotates as it does normally, okay? And that kind of swishing with the wrist. Don't be afraid to use your wrist. Wrists are a good thing if they're used in the right way. Corkscrewing your wrist is a bad thing. That sends it left.
That's what I've been doing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But again, a lot of that's come from the fact when you've been trying to use your right shoulder and trying to hit it. If I use my right shoulder this way, then Mike, as I come here now, and I'm doing this, you're now going to have to try and do that. And again, if you've been down a few slicey ones with the longer clubs, this movement here now with a 3 wood, it's going to be steep and outside, you're going to cut across it. Square the club face, flick it with your hands, yeah? Okay? Yeah. Get it going this way, and your hands in it. Now you can basically get a low 5 sort of sensation. You get a lot more space here, so your arms look a lot wider. Case in point on the right-hand one, so your follow-through is more into that position on the right rather than on the left. Where you're here, rather than kind of...
If I can do that after like half a dozen shots,
gotcha, exactly. Exactly. And it's building up. So I would use that sort of if you've got an impact bag or maybe something at home, you can kind of get a sensation up against the wall there, so you're swinging it, move your hips towards the wall, and just get from here, and just get used to... You've heard of Henry Cotton, yeah?
Yeah.
Years ago, he was renowned for his sort of training aid of hitting a tyre. And you get guys who's battered tyres now. Okay, the principle's good. Guys got tendonitis and RSI, unfortunately, but it created this kind of like beating the stick, beating the club. And that's where speed's going to come from. We want to up your club head speed, not up your club head power. Okay, power, yes, with Bryson and Brooks and these guys now, it's become a power sport, certainly. But they still create a hell of a lot of speed. They're not just stood there going, Bryson doesn't go kind of and twist his body as fast as he can. You look at all these tour bears, I'll show you a clip in a second, I'll send it through to you. You look at the tour bears, they come through, unwind their bodies. They get to about here, their body doesn't move. They go with their arms. Their hands and arms create the speed, and that's always where your speed's going to be. If you try and lunge with the torso in anything, throwing a ball, tennis, baseball, whatever, the body kind of creates the trigger, the hands and arms create the speed, and we want club head speed. Okay, mate? Make sense?
A lot of sense.
Good.